it's me, and today I am here with a new video. So did you guys enjoy the new intro? Since it's a new year, I figured that I would create a new intro, sorta, just throw in some new audio, and yeah, let me know if you guys like it. I also wanted to make a new intro that was nowhere near as long as my previous one, so yeah. Anyways, today I am here with the final installment of my current music obsessions here on my YouTube channel. After this month, I will be continuing the series on my blog. The link is going to be down in the description box below, so if you guys want to go check it out, you can do so. It's going to be similar things that you will find here on my channel, but just in a blog form. Let's go ahead and dive on into this because I do not know how many entries I actually have for the month of December. I don't think I have too many entries, but at the same time, I think I have quite a few entries. So, yeah. But before we get into my obsessions, here are the honorable mentions for December. There are quite a few. And by quite a few, I mean a metric fuck ton of them. First song that is on my list is the 2016 version of Titania by Melted Space. Melted Space is a cinematic symphonic metal band that I discovered, I want to say about maybe a year or two ago. And they're pretty good. I haven't really listened to too much of their stuff. This is the second song of theirs I've heard, I believe. One of the things that I love so much about this song is the fact that Clementine Delany is in it, because I love her so much. Her voice is amazing. Next up is Reveal the Frantic by Munro. Munro is a djenty progressive metal band that is fronted by Jake Munro. Some of you guys might know his girlfriend, Kaya, aka Toxic Tears, across all of the internet. I actually listened to his project a couple of years ago. When I first heard about his project, he said that, oh yeah, I'm in a band, and yeah, we're on Bandcamp, and I was like, okay, let me go check him out. And I really enjoyed his music, and then they actually released a new album this year, and it's a pretty good album, I must say. It's really nice. I highly encourage you guys to listen to it, but anyways, getting back to this song is really good. It's not my favorite track off the album, but it definitely is a really great song off of it, and yeah, I really do enjoy it, and I highly encourage you guys to check it out. I have 3 songs by the same band, and that band is called Divitius? Yes, Divitius. Divitius are a progressive metal band, and they are absolutely amazing. They're kind of like a djenty progressive metal band. They're very proggy. They're obviously progressive metal, but they have a bit of like a djenty vibe to them. I absolutely love this band because their female singer, her screams and her cleans are wonderful, and the instrumentals for their music is absolutely amazing. And I was obsessed with the 3 songs that they had released that actually had vocals to them at the time, and those 3 songs are Deja Vu, Ghost Hunter, and Lucid. But I couldn't just talk about each song in particular because I would be here forever, so I'm just gonna say this: they're bomb as fuck. So go check them out. And the link that I have is to their Bandcamp. So yeah, like I said, go check them out. Next up is Phenomenons by Be the Wolf. Be the Wolf is a band that I randomly came across because I'm subscribed to their record label, which is Scarlet Records. And they posted a music video for this song, and I decided to check it out. And it's a really nice song. It's just like a really good, groovy kind of like rock song, and I really do enjoy it. And it's also very catchy, which is why it made it onto my list. I was constantly finding myself just like bursting out into this one line like almost every day, like multiple times a day. Na 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 na. It's really catchy, but it's a really good song, and I absolutely enjoy it. Next up is a cover, and it is Unfaith's cover of Year Zero by Ghost. Now, I am not a big fan of Ghost. I know, a lot of you who are watching this video are probably screaming at the screen right now saying that I am not a true metalhead because I do not like Ghost. I don't like them. I can't get into them. I've tried to get into them, but I just can't. I just cannot get into their sound. But this cover, I love. Anyways, I actually discovered this cover from a friend of mine. He had his first drag performance as Necronomicon and actually lip-synced to this song, and I figured that I would actually check it out because, I mean, like, it was like recorded on a phone, so like the audio wasn't the greatest. So I wound up finding the actual song online, listened to it, fell in love, end of story. It's an amazing, amazing cover, and I absolutely love it. It's so good. Definitely go check it out. I completely forgot to mention this in the video, but Ghost's music video for this song is actually really good. I really like it, mainly because of the fact that it actually shows male nudity in the music video, which is very, very rare for metal videos. I know I'm not saying that we need more naked dudes in metal videos because I want to see some naked dudes. No, I just want to see more representation of everybody instead of just seeing naked women in metal videos. Just want to put that out there, so let's continue on to the next one. Next up is Lie to Me by Secret Sphere featuring Anette Olzon. So I discovered this song, I think, on Tumblr. This song is amazing, and it's really good, and it's really hard for me to get into like male singers that sing like the lead singer of this band does. And it's just my personal taste and preferences in singers. Ugh, it's so good. I highly encourage you guys to check this out if you're into power metal. It's really, really nice. Next up is The Machine and the Ghost by Invocation Array. Invocation Array is a very interesting band. It's really hard for me to like put a label on their sound because it's kind of industrial, it's kind of electronic rock, it's kind of symphonic rockish. It's just a really, really interesting sound that they have, and it's very unique, and I really, really do enjoy their music. And this song was the first song that I heard off of their latest album. I cannot remember the name of it though. Their latest album though is really nice, it's really pretty, and this song is definitely my favorite off of it. It's just like, it's just a huge standout on that album, and it's just such a great song, and I highly encourage you guys to check it out. Next up is No Guts Equals No Masters by Chenille. Yes, that is how this band's name is pronounced, because the ooh bit is just a bunch of bullshit. I finally got around to listening to their new album Salmon and listened to this song, and it's such a great song. It's pure avant-garde metal, and it is amazing. Next up is another cover, and it is K.I. Theory's cover of Enjoy the Silence by Depeche Mode. So I, like a lot of people, came across this cover thanks to the trailer for Ghost in a Shell, and which I know a lot of people are like really, really upset about the Ghost in a Shell live action film remake thing. But me, I'm actually personally really excited for it because just by looking at the trailers, it looks really, really good. In the trailer, the song is playing, and I was just like, I gotta find this song. I gotta figure out what this song is because this song sounds so fucking cool. I found it and I fell in love, and it's just... yes. I actually haven't heard the original version of this song. I really need to get around to listening to it because I've heard 2 covers of it now, and I still haven't heard the original yet. I like the electronics and instrumentals and just like the ambience and the chillness of it and just the flow of it is just wonderful. So yeah, highly encourage you guys to check this song out. Next up is Color by Karmanjakah. Karmanjakah is a progressive, atmospheric, djenty kind of band that I discovered through Facebook, I believe. The song is really, really good. I really do enjoy it. If you're into like, say like Tesseract, I think that you will probably really enjoy this band because they're very atmospheric, but the riffs are very, very djenty and just really, really nice. I really, really dig this band, and also the lead singer, he has such a gorgeous voice. Next up is Waltz into Darkness by Luna Obscura. So I've always have heard about this band, but I have never listened to them before. I listened to them and immediately fell in love. Like, this is like symphonic gothic metal at its finest. It's so pretty. I hope they release some new material soon because I'd like to like have like an album come from them, so that way I don't feel as if I'm like extremely late to the party by like getting into a band and then finding out that they are no longer producing music. This song is amazing, it's gorgeous, it's wonderful. And this next song is Wicked Game by Ursine Vulpine featuring Annaca. I think that's how you pronounce all of the names there. I'm not sure. I came across this song actually on Thanksgiving Day. Me and my aunt and my cousin, we were just talking and hanging out, and my aunt, she was just like, oh, have you seen the show Eyewitness yet? It's really good. I'm like, no, I haven't seen it yet. I've heard about it, but I've never seen it. And she pulled up like a video on YouTube, and it had the two boys in the show in it and like their relationship and whatnot. But the music playing in the background for this video was Wicked Game, and I fell in love with the song immediately because it's just like, it's so powerful, it's so beautiful, and just so moving. It's amazing. It is so good. If you're really into like dramatic ambient music that's very, very emotive, I highly encourage you guys to check this song out because it is wonderful. Alright, next up I have 3 songs by the same band, and that band is Evig Natt, and those 3 songs are How I Bleed, Wildfire, and Silence Falls. Evig Natt is a gothic doom metal band that I discovered a couple of months ago, and I decided to look them up because they performed at MFEF and Metal and High Heels did an interview with them, and so I was like, okay, let me go check them out. Since Metal and High Heels did an interview with them, let me check them out. And I fell in love with them immediately. Like, these guys, ooh, so good. So good. Easily, like, one of my top 20 favorite albums of the year. Because, ooh, I was obsessed with How I Bleed, Wildfire, and Silence Falls throughout all of December. And I'm still listening to these songs still to this day because they are just so good. Like, the album is just amazing. It's such a great album. And so I'll have a link to their Bandcamp down below so you guys can purchase this album if you are interested, because I just cannot list like all 3 of those songs because I know that I would wind up talking about all 3 of them individually, so I'm just gonna link the Bandcamp below, kind of like I did with Divitius. Next up is In the Clouds by Tezaura. I believe that's how you pronounce their name. Now, I discovered Tezaura a couple of years ago. This was a newer song of theirs that they released a music video for, and I fell in love with it. It's really, really different compared to what all I've heard from them so far, and I just absolutely love it. It's such a great song, and I highly encourage you guys to check them out. Next up is Broken Wing by Askara. Askara is a gothic metal band. I believe they're a gothic metal band. I haven't listened to anything but this song of theirs, so I can't really say if they're like gothic metal or symphonic metal. But I came across this song randomly one day on YouTube, and it's a really, really nice song. Like, I kept on finding myself like listening to the song, partially because I had like the riff that's during the bridge stuck in my head for a couple of days. Because I don't know why, like, that riff is really catchy even though it's not catchy, if that makes any sense at all. But it's just a really great song, and it's wonderful, it's beautiful, and I highly encourage you guys to check them out. I have another multiple songs by the same project kind of deal, and these 2 songs are by the band called October Project. The songs are Return to Me and Bury My Lovely. So I actually came across October Project because I actually discovered their original frontwoman, Mary Fall. Her name is either Mary Fall or Mary Shaw. I can't remember. It's one of those 2. I think it's Fall though. I came across like a video of hers a while back, maybe about a year or so ago, for her song Exile. Whenever I would listen to Exiles, like in the title it says like former singer of October Project, and so I was just like, okay, let me just look this band up, and I really, really enjoy their sound. Like, it's kind of like, it just screams the 90s, and I mean, it's kind of redundant that I'm saying that, because I mean, these songs were released in the 90s, but just like the sound, and especially the music videos, just scream the 90s. Like, it's almost like a 90s goth slash grunge face, well, person, really, fronting kind of like a ambient orchestral kind of band. Like, it's very hard to describe their sound because it's so different and so unique, but at the same time it screams 90s, which I know is very hard to like wrap your head around. I know it's hard for me to wrap my head around. These are the only 2 songs of theirs that I've heard so far, and I cannot wait to listen to more because I'm just loving their sound so much, and it's just, Return to Me is such a pretty song, and same goes for Bury My Lovely. Next up is Destiny by Sevi. Sevi is a symphonic rock band that I discovered earlier in 2016, and this was like one of their later music videos that they released in 2016, and this song is just really, really good. It's really catchy, and it's just got a really nice feel and beat to it, and it's just a really great song, so I highly encourage you guys to check it out. Next up is 701 by Rob.b. So I came across Rob.b because a Facebook page that I follow, I think it's out.com, and I was just like, okay, let me check his stuff out. And there was another song of his that I came across, cannot remember the name of it, Killing Him, that's what it's called. But this was the song that I loved the most out of the 2 songs of his that I found, and it's just so good. It's so good. He's such a great rapper, and it's just, I love it so much. And then there's like a bit in the song where he does this grunt, and I don't know why, but I love that bit so much. It's just like, oh yes. And also, he's fine as hell and has a nice ass, so that's a plus. Next up is If Even Angels Fall by The Fall of Eve. The Fall of Eve is a symphonic metal band that I discovered probably about 2 or so years ago, and I randomly came across them on YouTube one day. They released this song, I think, right at the end of November, I want to say. I listened to this and immediately fell in love with it because it's just so dramatic and so powerful and just so wonderful, and it's just yes. Just yes. And I can't wait to listen to their new album. Next up is Revangels by Akoma featuring Liv Kristine. So I've known of Akoma for about a year or so now, and when I found out that they are going to be releasing a new album, I was really, really excited. And then I got even more excited when I found out that they were going to be releasing a music video. Because this band, they are pretty underground, they're very underrated, and this is like their big break in my opinion, because 1, they're signed to Massacre Records, and 2, this song features Liv Kristine, and this song is absolutely gorgeous. It's so beautiful and just wonderful, and just yes. Next up is Same Kinda Different by Aphyxion. I really, really do like these guys. I listened to their latest album that they released in 2016 called Aftermath. Really great album. But this song is definitely my favorite song off the album. It's so good. This song has such a huge soft spot in my heart because the music video for it, which is what I have linked down below for you guys to check out, the music video is so good because, like, 1, the message behind the song, everyone's not the same and there are many different kinds of people out there, whether it be because of like their race, religion, like the things that they like, sexuality, gender identity, gender expression. We are all still humans, and that's the one thing that brings us all together, and that's what we can all relate to. And the fact that they included like someone who's clearly not like gender conforming, like this like metalhead looking dude wearing women's clothing and a face full of makeup, and just like seeing that just like made my fucking day. Like I was so happy about that, and I was just yes, all of this. Yes! Next up is Love Division by The Fallacy. The Fallacy, they're kind of like a blend between like dark wave and gothic rock. I'm definitely gonna listen to more from this band because this song is wonderful. I catch myself like singing the song all the time, and it's just amazing. It's a great song. Highly encourage you guys to check it out. Another 2 songs from the same band, and that band is called Chakran, and the 2 songs are called Creatures from the Mud and Praise the Stench of Your Fallen Idols. So I discovered this band through Jake Munro. He talked about them, I think, on an episode of MAG, or maybe on his personal channel. I can't remember where he talked about them at. I was just like, okay, let me go check them out. And I fell in love with these guys. Like, they're progressive oriental metal / gent. Creatures from the Mud just has like this really like cool like feel to it. Like a lot of the cleans come through in the song, and like he has such a gorgeous voice. It's so beautiful. And then Praise the Stench of Your Fallen Idols, it just has this really like epic bit. The orchestrations and the riffs kick in, and it's just like, oh, it's so good. It's so good. Like, definitely check out Exodus. It's an amazing album. Next up is The Coldest Sun by The Autists featuring Alina Lesnick. So The Autists is a progressive symphonic groove metal band that I discovered a few months ago, and I am officially obsessed with them because, one, this song is amazing, and two, they just released their newest song off of the upcoming album, The Coldest Sun, yesterday. Anyways, the song is amazing. It's so good. It's so gorgeous. It's beautiful. And Alina Lesnick, girl, ugh, I love her voice so much. I've talked about her on my channel plenty of times before. You all should know this by now. But yeah, highly encourage you guys to check out this song. It's amazing, and I cannot wait for The Coldest Sun to be released. Next up is Stay by Disperse. Disperse, they're kind of like a atmospheric progressive metal band from what I'm getting from this song, because this is the only song of theirs that I've heard, and I'm really digging it. But the thing that kind of shocked me though is that these guys are signed to Season of Mist. And Season of Mist, they're a record label, and they're most well known for like signing like very dark band, aggressive and doomy. But this band is very different because like this song is like very upbeat, very proggy and atmospheric and just gorgeous. It's a gorgeous song. It's wonderful. And so it kind of threw me off that these guys were signed to them, but at the same time, you never know. This might be like one of those instances where like a band, they have like a very upbeat, positive sounding song, and then everything else is just like really dark and doomy and kind of creepy and scary. Either which way, I really do like this song. It's gorgeous, it's amazing. Highly encourage you guys to check it out. Next up is Creopsis by Simpulsi. So I discovered this band through a compilation video that I found on YouTube one day. This song is epic. It is amazing. It's so good. It's kind of like industrial-ish death metal. That's the best way that I can describe it. The roles are kind of switched. Instead of having like a female clean singer and a male vocalist, they have a male clean singer and a female vocalist for the song. And the male singer, he's got a really, really pretty voice. And like this girl, whoo, bitch! She is an amazing vocalist and just wonderful. I love the song. It's epic. It's amazing. Go check it out. Next up is Home by Shadowplay. Shadowplay is a proggy gothic metal band that I discovered a couple of years ago, and after I think nearly 10 years they finally have released new material, and that is this song, and it is wonderful. It's gorgeous, it's beautiful, it's amazing, and just yes, I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it so much. Go check it out. Next up is LGBT by Cupcake. If you guys are familiar with Willem's Beatdown, you might know of this girl because one of her videos was featured on the Beatdown. I don't know the name of the song. I don't remember it. But it had something to do with like sucking your man's dick or some shit like that. I came across this particular song and video on Tumblr, and people were going on in the comments saying like this is like a new LGBT anthem, like homophobia is over, this is it, like this is the new Lady Gaga. Like I'm now over here like, okay, let me check this out, and this shit is poppin'. This shit is so good, and the recognition for lesbians, gays, bisexuals, and transgender people is all throughout this song, and it is amazing. Like, do you know how hard it is to find bi representation in music? Or in just media in general? It's very difficult. Definitely go check this out. Next up is Oblivion by Euphonia. Euphonia is a progressive, djenty, atmospheric metal band that I discovered not too long ago, actually. I think it was like in the early parts of December, I want to say, when I discovered them. And I think I came across them on Facebook, I believe. It actually features Tomera's frontwoman, Julie Kiss. So if you're fans of Tomera, which are like progressive, djenty, jazz fusion metal band, then you will probably like this band as well. But their music is a little bit softer. It's nowhere near as aggressive as Tomera, just off of the 3 songs that they have released. But of the 3 songs that I've heard of theirs, this is definitely my favorite. It's just so pretty and just wonderful. If you have been waiting for a very, very long time like I have for new Tezaura music, check out Euphonia. It'll help hold you over before we find out if Tezaura is still going to be a thing or if they are just going to wind up splitting up. Next up is Will Come Again by Corson. So I discovered this song through a commercial, a perfume commercial featuring, shit, what was her name? Julia Roberts? I don't know what her name is. I think it's Julia Roberts. And this song is being played in the background and I fell in love with it and I had to figure out what this song was and I found it and fell in love with it. It's amazing. It's so good. It's so pretty. If you're into the Irrepressibles, you will more than likely thoroughly enjoy this song because it has a very similar sound. Next up is Beyond the Wall by Arkan. So I discovered Arkan a couple of months ago and this song features their new lead singer and it's gorgeous. The song is absolutely amazing. It's so pretty. It's so nice. It's wonderful. Definitely check this song out. It's amazing and I cannot wait to finally get to listen to the new album. Next up is The Messenger by Exiles. Exiles are a progressive metal band that I discovered about a year or so ago and I haven't really listened to anything but like the other song of theirs that I know of. It's that song and this song. These are the only ones that I know of. And I really need to listen to more because their sound is just absolutely amazing. And this song definitely proves that. It's so dramatic and so powerful and just so amazing and just wonderful. Next up is Wasted on You by Melrose. So if you guys are fans of Machina and you know of their female singer, then you will more than likely enjoy this song because one, it's produced by the guy who produces Machina's music, and also Melrose is the lead singer of this project, so if you want more Melrose, here you go. And this song is really pretty, it's really nice, it's just such a great song, it's amazing, it's wonderful, go check it out. And lastly is Possessed by She Must Burn. She Must Burn is kind of like a blackened metalcore band that I discovered through another compilation video. I found this song in that video and I decided to look it up because I really enjoyed what I saw in that video, and so I was like, let me listen to the full song, and it is amazing. It's so good. And the She Must Burn self-titled debut EP is also really great, and the song is definitely my favorite off of it. It's so good, it's so good, it's so good. I'm noticing that I'm finding myself getting into metalcore again, but it's like this kind of stuff. Like the metalcore that's like not trying to sound like mainstream bands and also that has like symphonic elements to them. If you guys can recommend me some symphonic metalcore bands that you think that I would probably enjoy, leave them in the comments below. So yeah, that is it for my current music obsessions for the month of December and the very last current music obsessions that is going to be here on my channel. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I hope you guys enjoyed this series. Like I said, I'm going to be continuing it on to my blog and I'll be posting there. Probably, I'm thinking I'm either going to do it monthly like I've been doing here on my YouTube channel, or I might even do it weekly, so that way I'm not having to make like this huge long post about music. That way I don't have like 400 pages of me talking about music, because I'm going to do on there like I do here in these videos. I'm going to give like a brief opinion and review of the song. So if you guys want the CMO series to continue onwards and you want more of it, like I said, head over to my blog. The link will be down in the description box below. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I hope you guys also enjoyed the songs that I listed off for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed them as much as I did. So yeah, if you're new here to my channel, don't forget to hit subscribe, and also don't forget to hit that like button because it'll help me out a lot. All my links are down in the description box below, and until I see you guys in my next video, whenever the hell that may be, goodbye.